Hawks lose 2-1 to the Edmonton Oilers. But the story of the game was that the Blackhawks were the better team on ice. They worked hard, they were outstanding, and honestly, they should have had the luck to win. They deserved to win tonight. They worked so hard, and unfortunately, they got goalied by Stuart Skinner. This was a great performance by this injured, riddled Chicago Blackhawks team. I was supposed to be at the game tonight, but I couldn't because of the weather. I just could not travel up to Chicago to go to the game, so I wasn't there. This was a this was a great performance by the Blackhawks. They played hard. They held the Oilers just to a total of 15 shots on net tonight. The Blackhawks having 26. They played phenomenal tonight. This is a game where, yes, you lost, but there's a lot of positives from it. You held the Oilers to only having one power play and didn't let them score. You had a total of 3 power plays. You didn't score on it, but you had a lot of chances. The Blackhawks were phenomenal tonight. They were moving the puck well, getting the chances, and nearly probably should have beat the Edmonton Oilers. That was how well played this team was tonight. Hits 9 to 17 for the Blackhawks. The Hawks were hitting, they're checking, keeping the play to the boards. That's how the Oilers only had 15 shots this game. Shots per period. 8 to 5 for the Oilers in the first, 4 to 9 in favor for the Blackhawks in the second, and 3 to 12 for the Blackhawks in the third. This was a great performance by the Blackhawks. I am not angry how the fact that they lost. They were phenomenal. They played strong and they battled. They looked good tonight. And frankly, when it comes to the fact this team has a bunch of players on a roster in the NHL just trying to have a spot, they're going to play more aggressive, play smart, and they did. They looked good tonight, and deservedly so. They probably should have had the win, but we didn't. Stuart Skinner goalied us. So in the first period, the goals pretty much came in the first period. At the Hawks came out playing well. They got on the board first, and it came at 5:52 in the first period, scored by number 16, Jason Dickinson. His 14th of the season. It was unassisted. It was a great entry by Dickinson going in, cutting through, and squeak it through the 5 hole of Skinner. Hawks up 1-0 over the Oilers just under 6 minutes into play. That's a great start to go on against this Oiler team. But just 2 minutes later, at 8:05 in the first period, Leon Draisaitl gets a 2-on-1 break and he scores his 19th goal of the season, assisted by Ryan McLeod and Darnell Nurse to make it a 1-1 game. McLeod and Draisaitl going on a 2-on-1, and Draisaitl, being the great player he is, dekes in and beats Mrazek. Can't fault Mrazek. He was hung out to dry there. It's a 1-1 game. Okay, it's 1-1. Hawks and Oilers at 1-1. I thought at this point, okay, the Oilers are on the board. They're going to start keeping the press on this Blackhawks team, but they don't. In the first period, though, they were the better team. They ended up getting the shots. They were moving the puck well. They had a power play. It was killed off. Hawks then go to the second period, tied up 1-1 with this Edmonton Oilers team. And well, a minute and a half into the second period, it was Connor McDavid getting a breakaway for his 15th of the season, assisted by Ekholm and Fogle to make it 2-1 Edmonton. Right there, I was like, oh, floodgates are now going to open. Jared Tenorti lets McDavid walk right in on a breakaway as he basically defended the wrong player. Tenorti it lets McDavid get the puck and go on throw on the boosters and deke through, basically go on the breakaway and Deke Mrazek can go in for the net. It's a 1-goal game. And that's going to be the final score. But the Hawks, though, frankly, they were the better team. After that goal from McDavid, the Oilers looked like they let off the gas. The Hawks got some momentum midway through the period where Tenorti threw the puck on net, and the Hawks started cycling. They ended up outshooting the Oilers after this shot from Tenorti from the bad angle, 9-4. The Oilers only had 4 shots this period, and the Hawks just started peppering it. They got a power play, had a couple chances, didn't go in. They go to the third period down by 1, and the Hawks, a lot of the same. They came out, got an early power play, couldn't score on it, and they were moving the puck well. They had a lot of puck movement, just not shooting the puck on the power play, and that killed it. But the Hawks then were just doing a lot of great play, smart play to the boards, holding the Oilers up onto the boards, and keeping the press on. The Hawks moving then and getting at opportunities, probably 10 scoring chances alone in the third period of play, but Stuart Skinner stood strong for the Oilers, winning this game 2-1. This was a great performance by the Blackhawks. You cannot deny it. This was a game that they were the better team. They frankly should have won, but they didn't. They honestly, I give a lot of kudos to them. They worked hard. At one point, we thought it was going to be a 3-2-1 game by the Oilers for Zach Hyman in this game early in the third, but Luke Richardson with a great challenge, and it caught Leon Draisaitl offside, and that goal was taken away. So good job, Luke, to keep this game within 1. Hawks battled. They worked hard. They nearly won this game, but they didn't. Khrushchev made a save on an empty net. This was a good game by this team. They played well. It just wish we ended up getting the win. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's game. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, a great performance again, Blackhawks, and let's go Hawks.